The Charlie Rymer Golf Show, starring Charlie Rymer. Hey, okay, let's pick up the tempo here.
Charlie Rymer here, and welcome to my new show, where we do things my way. As a former golf pro and media personality, I know golf, but this isn't going to be your grandfather's golf show. I'm bringing you conversations with celebs and golf greats, getting off the course and out on the water, and even getting into some good eats. This is the Charlie Rymer Golf Show. Keep it in the fairway, folks. Today, I'm at TPC Myrtle Beach, and the #1 golfer in the world, Dustin Johnson, is riding with Rymer. The 6th annual Dustin Johnson World Junior Golf Championship is taking place here at TPC Myrtle Beach. And as usual, DJ is in town to support the juniors. It was tough to get him away from the action, but he wouldn't miss the opportunity to go riding with Rymer. So DJ, we're cruising around on the back nine here at TPC Myrtle Beach, and you spent a lot of time here. I know when you were in college and afterwards. Just coming out here and seeing this golf course, did it take you down memory lane a little bit?
For sure. I mean, yeah, I've played, I don't know how many times I've played this golf course, but I've played it a lot. This is where I played and practiced when I was first on tour. And so, yeah, I got a lot of good memories here. It's cool to come back here and, see all these great juniors playing in my tournament and out here playing this golf course, which I kind of, I say I grew up playing on, so.
I love seeing how much you enjoy interacting with the juniors. Wait, we got some coming up over here. Just the way they look at you. What's maybe the best question you've gotten from one of the junior golfers coming out here?
Well, this year, one of them asked me how's it feel to win Augusta, the green jacket, which is a question you get a lot, but it's a very tough question to answer just because you can't really describe the feeling.
I'll bet. Some of them have to be really nervous talking to you.
They do, but it's cool, and it's a lot of fun to see them out here. Hey, how are you? Good luck this week.
This is Dustin Johnson. He's #1 in the world. You might have heard of him.
Thanks for playing an event. But no, it's obviously it's great to come out here and see all these juniors and playing in the event, and there's a lot of talent on both sides in the girls division and the boys, and so these are the kids that are gonna come play on the PGA Tour and keep it thriving like it is today. And without junior golf, it wouldn't happen.
I was doing a little math earlier. It's not really my strong point, but you're 36, right?
36.
So I was thinking that when you were 15 or 16, if you had played in a junior golf tournament hosted by #1 in the world, along about that time, that'd have been Tiger.
Tiger Woods. I can imagine how it's got to be pretty cool for the juniors, because that was me at their age, and it'd have been a very neat experience for myself.
I've seen some of them shaking when,
yeah. I know. I've taken pictures with a lot of them, and yeah, they'll come up and their whole body will be shaking. You're like, it's okay,
That's so cool. Hey, you look familiar. You got a famous papa? You know Little John?
Yeah.
Yeah, Little John Daly. I was texting your dad this morning. How you doing?
Y'all playing Bay Hill?
Not this week. Can't play every week.
All right, well, we gotta go. We got important stuff to do. Y'all have a great week.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Well, what you're doing is huge for the state of South Carolina, hosting this tournament. You got your golf school here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Alan Terrell, who was your coach at Coastal and runs your foundation, and the tournament still is on your team. He spends a lot of time with you. Tell me about that special relationship that you have with Alan, because I've gotten to know him pretty well. I don't see what you see in him.
Well, obviously our relationship, well, a little different when I was in college playing golf for
I'll
him
bet, yeah.
than it is now. We've become a lot closer friends, and relationships definitely grown once I got out of college. But can't say much about what he would say to me when I was in college, especially not on camera.
You probably deserved it, though.
Oh, I asked for every bit of it, for sure. I wasn't the easiest one to coach.
Apparently, some of it sunk in, though.
It did, and, you know, he's been great. He's been a great mentor for me, and, you know, he was tough, but for me, it was something that really helped me and really helped me become the player I am today.
Tell me about the relationship you have with Wayne Gretzky.
So the first time I met him was at the ADT Skills Challenge. And that's kind of how I met the family. And obviously, a few years after that, I started dating Paulina, and now we have 2 kids. And obviously, he played a different sport, but what he accomplished in this sport is something that, you know, no athlete will ever dominate a sport like he did. And so just being around him, you know, listening to the stories, how he handles himself, how he treats other people, you know, how hard he worked, talking to the guys that, you know, played with him, or talking to Wayne, just, you know, you get what you put in.
Yeah. Your 2 sons, Wayne Gretzky's grandchildren, are they going to be better golfers, or are they going to be better hockey players?
Hopefully golfers. I'm not going to be able to teach them too much on the hockey side, but they'll have a good mentor in Wayne.
Yeah.
And hopefully they'll play golf.
Yeah.
You know, I get them out to the golf course, you know, especially when I'm home. I try to get them out, you know, a couple times a week just to swing and have fun and get to hang out with Dad. So it's been good, and they both have some skills, even though
I can imagine.
Yeah, so my little one probably a little more into it than the older one.
Do they know that Dad's pretty good at golf? Have they figured that out?
After I won the Masters, there's a group of guys sitting around, and, you know, they were saying congratulations, and my littlest one comes in and goes, "My dad has #1." I mean, everybody fell on the floor. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen, but.
That's awesome. Hey, I got Dustin Johnson here. He's not #1 in the world, Masters champion, U.S. Open champion. You might have heard of him.
Good luck, guys. Don't mind him.
So I want to ask you about one more relationship. Your brother Austin, the way he works with you, the way he's accepted now by the professional caddies, and he got that way from busting his tail.
He's one of the best. And, yeah, it's been through hard work, but, you know, as a junior, we played a lot of golf. He was a good player. You know, so he knew the game. He's a quick learner, and, you know, learned the caddy side of it. But it was actually Paulina's idea to bring him out when I did. And then I liked having him on my back so much, I asked him to stay caddying for me. And so, but it's, you know, it's been an incredible experience. Get to travel the world, you know, with my brother. Obviously, we've done pretty well, so.
All right, so DJ, I struggle mightily with my driver. I got #1 player in the world, and we can talk about short game all you want, but man, do you drive the ball beautifully. And I just, can you give me like one thing to think about when I hit my driver that's gonna help?
Yeah, I would say probably the biggest thing that I see in you know, with most people is like setup. So just basic fundamentals. If you can get set up correctly, and, you know, then generally, you know, everything else will fall into place. So a lot of times
when you say setup, do you mean ball position?
Yeah.
And do you look at foot line, or you look at hip line, all of that?
Yeah, I think everything is a big factor in how you drive it. And then obviously too, not over swinging. You see a lot of, because everybody wants to try to hit it a little bit further, but if you can't hit it in the middle, the ball ain't gonna go very far. So, you know, swinging under control, hitting it in the middle makes the ball go the furthest.
Middle of the club face, under control, good lines.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I got.
That wasn't quite in the middle, and I could see why you might need some help with the driver.
I do, that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Well, let's see another one. I don't know if I can do much with that.
That feels pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say if anything, maybe you might want to even go back just a hair. There you go.
A little back. Stay under control.
At least that one's in the fairway.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Work on the basic fundamentals, ball position, alignment, and swing
Yeah.
under control.
Yeah, I think
That'll do.
it'll help most people, that's for sure.
It ain't gonna hurt me either.
No, it definitely helped you there a little bit.
Well, DJ, even though you didn't fix my driving, I do appreciate you spending some time with me
Yeah,
today.
no problem. Thanks for coming out here and supporting the event.
Hi, and welcome into the Charlie Rymer podcast. And you better show up on that first tee at 7:30 a.m. If you're late, we're teeing off without you. We like to have a lot of fun on this show, and right now we've got one of the most fun people that I know. In fact, one of my favorite LPGA players, and I love her because she's enthusiastic and she's honest and she's authentic. She's a 3-time LPGA winner, Christina Kim. Christina, thank you so much for being on the show.
Of course, Charlie. Thank you so much for having me.
I love following you on Twitter. You're always cutting up. You respond to as many people as you can. You do a little bit of broadcasting now. We'll get into that a little bit later. But the thing that's so inspiring about you is you've clearly made some huge changes in your life. And you look like a different person, and it's all positive. Tell me why you decided to change your entire lifestyle.
Well, so in the late summer of 2019, I was out on tour on the road, and I was physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausted. And I'd had a number of people close to me in my life and a couple of friends who had tried doing the ketogenic lifestyle. I hate the word diet.
Me
so
too.
many negative connotations. So it's got the word die right in it. I mean, come on. Dropped something like 17 pounds in the first 3 weeks, ended up dropping 3 times that much more, over the course of the next year, started working out, and it's been a pretty awesome thing. It was, for me, it was never about the aesthetic. So I do have a new zest for life. For me personally, keto has been fantastic for my mental clarity and for my ability to be more patient, more kind.
You've gone through the full reset, and
Yeah.
and I'm sure you get a lot of comments from your friends and colleagues and fans and so forth. Do you worry about being able to sustain this new lifestyle?
I didn't look upon this as a journey to lose weight. I just want to feel better and I want to think better. And so with the mental clarity going up, working out a ton more, like I just feel like a better version of myself instead of always joking that I'm just a golfer. I feel like an athlete now.
Yeah, the way you've been playing golf, Christina, buying new clothes isn't going to be a problem because it looks like you're playing some great golf. And a lot of people that haven't played professional golf don't understand the wear and tear it takes on your body week in and week out, physical, but also the emotional part as well. Are you seeing big rewards in your performance from these off-course lifestyle changes that you've made?
I would say overall, yes, because now I feel like I know what my potential is. And now I know that the sky is the limit, and it's a constant battle. And golf has so many wonderful parallels to life in that, ultimately all you have to do is you have to be patient. And I'm like, well, I want to be patient right now. I have this new sense of positivity. I have this new sense of, just true opportunity now. And so I'm just so excited to see what can happen when all of the pieces kind of start falling in together. And it's very, very exciting. And at 36, I'm in my physical prime.
I'm just going to finish with this. This is a yes/no question. We've seen you doing some golf commentary for PGA Tour Live. Everybody has loved it. Yes or no? Are we going to see you in the future doing more live golf commentary for the men or the women?
I will say yes, ... question mark. I had a wonderful time. Love the opportunity to do it.
I understand, but you got some more good playing to do ahead of you at 36 with your newfound success and your lifestyle change. Christina, thanks for joining us, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you so much, Charlie. It's so great to always talk to you. I love you, man.
Love you too, Christina. Well, folks, if you like our discussion here with Christina Kim on the Charlie Rymer podcast, it's just a small little tidbit. For more, head to playgolfmyrtlebeach.com. We'll be right back. Now I'm headed to the course, but I forgot my clubs. I guess I'll just have to make friends, and I think I know how to do that. Time now for Ambush Trivia. I'm at the spectacular Caledonia Golf and Fish Club, and there are some unsuspecting golfers out on the course right now that are about to have a chance to win a little Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, Johnny!
Man, what a great day. Good to see y'all.
How you
Everything
doing,
good?
sir?
Doing good, good, good.
You're taller when you're standing up.
I'm prettier too.
Yeah, but I don't know about that.
All right, I got some golf trivia for you.
Okay.
You got to get 4 of these 5 right, and this can be a group effort.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so these questions concern golf greats.
Okay.
Tiger Woods is tied with which golfer for the most PGA Tour victories? Which golfer? Which golfer?
I'd say Ben Hogan.
That's a great guess, but it's wrong. That would be Sam Snead. They're
Sam
tied at
Snead.
82.
Yeah,
How about that? Okay. What famous golfer became the youngest player to win the Masters back in 1963 and then go on to become the oldest player to win the Masters in 1986? The greatest day in golf.
Nicklaus.
You got that one.
Yeah, that's an easy
You're
one.
just going to lean on them. Okay. 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 All right. So you got to get these last 3 right to get your gift card. I bet you guys get this one. Who is the only non-American to achieve a Grand Slam? The only non-American.
Gary Player.
Bingo! You guys are on a roll. Now you start out with a double, but you come back birdie, birdie. This one's really hard.
Okay.
Which famous golfer is nicknamed Lefty? And he's not actually a lefty.
Oh, you're trying to throw us off of that.
I would never try and throw anybody off.
It was Mickelson. It's Phil Mickelson.
You got it. Boom. But you know he's right-handed.
He is right-handed, you're
Yeah,
right.
but he plays left-handed.
Yes, he does.
Okay, after winning 13 major championships in an 8-year span, what golf prodigy promptly quit, said I've had enough, at the age of 28? This is for all the marbles.
I would. This might. Oh, I would say Bobby Jones.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's
Okay. Bobby Jones.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. How about that?
Way to go, Big John. Woo! Yeah.
Let me just say this about these guys. They're a lot smarter than they look.
You ain't lying.
Nothing beats golf in Myrtle Beach. I'm showing off and playing some of our best courses, all while giving you some advice for your game. This is Charlie's Golf Tips. The par 3 15th here at River's Edge certainly gets your attention. It's an absolutely spectacular golf hole. I've got to carry some marsh, and I've got a good distance between the edge of the marsh and the front edge of the green. So you just got to, one way or another, push that water out of your mind, because it's really not in play with a solid golf shot at all. And as I look at the way this hole's set up today, I notice that pin location is towards the back of the green. So even though I'm probably 215 to that hole, I'm only about 200 to the middle of the green. So I want to hit something low that lands in the front third of that green and works its way back to that hole. Here's the best way to do that. I'm gonna tee this ball up just above the turf. This is sort of like that stinger that we've seen Tiger hit all of these years. I want this ball sort of launching low. And my best thought process for that is I'm gonna put it just a little back in my stance, and I wanna clip the turf just past the ball. I don't want the tee to fly up. I don't want the club coming in behind the ball at all. I want to be coming in with a little bit of a descending blow. So in an ideal world, my divot will be just beyond that tee. All right, let's see what we get. Trying to hit this in low, a little back in the stance. Let's see how I did with that tee. Come on in and look at this. My tee is right there. Look where that divot started. That's how you hit that little stinger. And when you want to hit it low into the wind, or you got a back hole location, that's how you pull it off right there. All right, let's see what we get. So if you're coming to Myrtle Beach from a northern climate, you're coming from bent grass or poana on the greens. We have a grass here, Bermuda grass, on our greens, and we have this phenomenon called grain. A lot of people think it's mythical, like Sasquatch. It doesn't exist. Believe me, it does. And here's what you need to know about Bermuda grass greens. We're out here on this 15th green in the morning. The sun is just up. What that means is that's east, this is west. Bermuda grass almost always grows to a point just a little south of west. That spot over there, just a little south of west, it's a golf ball magnet. So I've got this lengthy birdie putt here, and it's a pretty flat putt, maybe just a little right to left in it. I'm gonna factor in some grain, probably double the amount of break I would normally play. Maybe this, if it was just slope, would be 6 inches right to left. I'm gonna aim it out about a foot. You just have to trust that grain, the grass growing towards that setting sun, is gonna pull the golf ball to that point just a little south of west. Did I hit it? Did I hit it? Well, you can't think of everything all the time, but I'll take that one. Competition. In our world, it's natural. Even outside of sports, we're always competing. But remember, it's easy to lose sight of the journey when you're too intensely focused on the destination. Life is like golf. All you can do is play the shot that's right in front of you. Enjoy the ride. Hope you enjoyed the Charlie Rymer Golf Show. Keep it in the fairway, folks. We have Bermuda grass on our greens here, and you heard of the term grain. Some people think it's mystical, like mythical. Mythical or mystical? It's a mystical thing like Sasquatch. Mystical? Mythical, okay.